Hey guys, it's been a while. This is Ultra Tiger 0425 today with episode 35 review for Dragon Ball Super. I could do this when it came out about 6 days ago when it was subbed, that is, but my internet's been going really slow. It wasn't until today. I've been trying to watch it every single day for the past week, but like it won't, well, up until this point, actually let me see the whole video without it being interrupted every 5 seconds and it buffering. It was getting on my nerves. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep on trying this every day till it eventually doesn't do that. This was a really good episode. I kind of heard a spoiler right before I watched the episode for today. That is, um, so we'll say like this fight is like probably one of the best top three fights we've seen so far in the series. That includes Frieza battle, the Beerus battle, and the three previous fights in the tournament. Vegeta versus Frost. People are making such a big deal of it being like a one punch. If anything, of all things, I've actually saw this coming. I was like, okay, Vegeta hitting or beating Frost in one punch, that would make sense. Because he was already like weared out. Vegeta does not play. Like he's a one punch kind of person. Like if he wants to destroy you, he doesn't play around with you. And then I mean he learned his lesson from Cell. You know what I mean? I mean his pride is to let him do stuff like that. So I kind of saw that coming. Wish he kind of did something else other than just like Hadokened him in the stomach, something like that. But yeah, and the way Frost was sent through the glass, I was like, dang, that has to hurt. And then we actually got a little bit more insight on Hit. Hit is just getting cooler and cooler by the second. From what I have looked at and heard from the episode title, so I had a little had something in my chest. It was like, oof. Kind of weird. I'm gonna try to edit that out. um, we got more insight on Hit, and he's the assassin, and a really well known assassin throughout the whole universe. Apparently, even Frost, the Emperor of the Seventh Universe, knows about Hit. And what happened was, after getting beat, again it happened again. Dang, I'm sorry. After losing to Vegeta, he tried to go steal the gold, in which Champa promised to them, being Universe 6, the team that is, promised them the gold for winning. Um, and what happened was, Frost, when he lost, he went out to try to go steal it, and Hit's like, nope, that's my money, and just doesn't kill him. I think he like just shocked all of his nerves, but yeah. And then we get into the actual fight. We have Vegeta versus Vegeta. Now, this is a real slick, messed up move. A real slick, messed up move Champa and Vados decided to pull off, in which really messes Vegeta up badly. I'm gonna get into that in a second. They set up a barrier around the arena because of the last couple fights with them flying around and people getting crashed through barriers. They're like, okay, we need, again, sorry, we need a rule to prevent this and other things. And then what happens is Vegeta and Vegeta start to fight. It's a really good fight. It's getting good. It's tactical because Vegeta's not doesn't seem like a really strong fighter. We even see Vegeta scratching his head after Frost gets one shotted by Vegeta. He's like, okay, how am I gonna do this? Um, he doesn't talk. We know that because he's a metal man. But he's kind of like what's his face? Vegeta's like a Pokemon. He just makes noises instead of talking, essentially, like a robot would or a metal man. And their fight starts to climax further up the ladder, and it gets to this conclusion. Vegeta and Vegeta not having a beam struggle, but they're having like a blast or like small cube blast kind of struggle, like they're having multiple ki blasts. This being, let's say, Vegeta. This is Vegeta have like a ki blast coming from everywhere. It's just big old smoke cloud in the middle. It's just going out. And we also know that he is made out like his saliva, and instead of having blood, in which a normal being, living being would have, he has lava. That's what makes his, insides. You can kind of say, um, and that's his source of power. And we find this out. He's also like an android. He essentially is the android, or what an android would be in Universe 6. He goes and he absorbs Vegeta's ki blast in his attacks to make himself stronger. And what happens at the very end, this is where I said earlier in the video that Vados and Shaba put off a real slick move. We even see in the subtitles that Champa says, "Okay, we got this just set up for Magetta," so I could kind of see this happening. What they did with Magetta charges up, but he's like a Metal Man. He's not he's considered kind of an android of Universe 6, but he's actually like a full powered train engine, just robot Metal Man. That's what he is. And so him charging up, it's like essentially like a train on tracks, on the tracks just going by with the smoke going up. The barrier catches and absorbs the heat, so no heat gets out. So while he's charging up to his full power, all that heat's being released off. So it's like a whole bunch of smoke, just being inside the barrier, making it hard for Vegeta to breathe. So essentially, like if you were to have asthma and you're going to get some Magetta in that barrier, you're gonna die sometime soon or have an asthma attack because you will not be able to breathe in this barrier. It is really slick what they pull off. I think it's pretty ingenious. Beerus should so calm on this, but yeah, they try to actually solve it with rock paper scissors on deciding why they should keep the barrier up, if they should or if they should not, and they tied up so many times they just got exhausted and just went back to their seats. And yeah, we see Vegeta apparently, from what I've heard, he's about to get ready to charge up a final flash on Magetta, from what I heard. And Magetta's also powering up, so we might see a really cool beam clash next episode. Can't wait to see Hit, and congratulations for those who did predict the Goku coming back, because he is. Because Goku asked for it, and Beer said, okay, because you got cheated out the first time, and Piccolo kind of forfeited, I guess you can come back in. It's only kind of fair, you know what I mean? So, and from what we've seen from the titles, Japan also kind of got this a bit early. There actually will be a Goku versus Hit. This is what I believe. Because in the title it says, Vegeta, were in the description of the titles, like, Vegeta will be Magetta, and he will be Kabe. Or he will have a fight against Kabe, possibly beat him. And then it's going to be Vegeta versus Hit, or Goku versus Hit after Goku beats Kabe and Vegeta loses. Now, Hit versus Goku. This is what I see. I will do a video on this. I actually have a whole thing of videos. Like, I have a whole notebook of videos I need to get done. Sorry for my 3-week absence, guys. It's kind of been weird schedule. I'm moving. I think I announced this like last month, but I'm moving. I will be doing a vlog for that, and all that good stuff. Tell me, that kind of was a weird transition. Tell me on how or what you think of this episode 35 of Dragon Ball Super. I am Ultra Tiger 0425. Y'all have a blessed day. I have more videos coming your way. And peace, man.